And something else that helps when looking through whatever the itinerary for the convention may be is it'll also be able to tell you who all the special guests are. And so who do you do if you want to go meet any of these people and get autographs or not?
Yeah.
Typically, a convention doesn't post what they charge. Conventions basically do one of two things.
I would say they never post what they charge.
Yeah, conventions more or less do one of two things. Every once in a while, you'll have a small convention where the autographs are free because the talent is just getting paid. That doesn't happen very often.
Oh, yeah.
It doesn't happen very. It happens sometimes, but not
I would
often.
say they're more small events.
Yeah, smaller events where like maybe there's 3 or 4 people. But it happens enough that a lot of people will show up to conventions thinking, "Oh, I thought the autographs were free because I paid to get in."
Ain't.
Not the case.
They not free.
Most of the times, the prices that the signers are going to be charging to get their autographs are not posted. So you have to show up.
You find out
when you get there.
When you get to the front of the line.
Now
after you've potentially waited for a very long time.
Yeah, you can ask around. So say like you're like, okay, Steve Bloom's coming and Miley Flanagan are coming, and I really want to get their autographs. You can ask around on Facebook and different forums and stuff and say, hey, has anybody met them? How much do they normally charge?
Same thing at every event
for the most part, unless something happens and they've changed something,
or they've gotten like drastically more popular.
Yes. So being able to look at that and say, okay, there's all these voice actors. I want to get 3 of their autographs. Okay, well, what day do I want to wait in line to get these autographs?
Like Steve Blue's line?
It was the longest.
But I mean, no, it's probably over an hour.
Yeah.
It was probably over an hour wait.
What was interesting that I noticed, and you noticed this too, so we have Anime Frontier that was a large convention.
Yeah.
Steve Bloom's line was the longest line, maybe about an hour wait.
Yeah.
That's not bad. Because when we go to Collecticons, Sean's there, Chris is there, Bryce Papenbrook, their lines are 5, 6, 7 hours every
You're spending an entire
time,
day to get a signature.
which is really interesting because you got to look at you got to look at the way different conventions promote stuff, and Collecticon does a really good job of promoting, hey, here's all the guests that we have coming. Come see them. And so you get a ton of people that are there to see the guests, which is why the signers love Collecticon.
Yeah.
So, but for Steve Bloom, his line was an hour long consistently the whole time, so it didn't matter to him.
No.
Yeah, so planning, and so this helps with your schedule, right? Planning, who do I want to see? Okay, so if you're going to meet an anime voice actor, or you're going to meet somebody that's like a comic book artist or something like that, you can typically expect the autograph to be $30 to $60, $70.
Yeah, that's
right?
fair.
If you're going to meet somebody that's a live action actor, like on a TV show, talking closer to $100.
Different,
We're talking movie star, you're going to be paying multiple hundreds of 150, 200 plus.
Well, and that's why too is you have, you sometimes have these voice actors go to conventions like FanX and all these, but it's like where these like A-list celebrities are.
Yeah.
And it just brings a completely different dynamic to it, to where like at an anime only convention, you're really only getting voice actors, which for a lot of people is great because that's what they want to go there for.
Right.
And then you get a different experience to some degree as well.
Which is interesting is the signers, the voice actors have a different experience too from getting to, talk with them so much. They tell us like, no, maybe they don't prefer going to these larger cons as much as more smaller focus cons because the larger cons kind of look at it like you're just a voice actor. We've got freaking Chris Evans and Scarlett Johansson and Norman Reedus. That's who we're promoting.
That's like at a Comic-Con,
right, or Fan Expo or something like that. So is there anybody that you want to do autographs for? And a small tangent of that is if you are wanting to get autographs, be prepared, okay? Do you have something that you want to bring for an autograph?
Yeah.
Do you want to get a pop signed? Do you want to get a figure signed? Do you want to get a special art print signed? Or do you just want to get their autograph and show up and like whatever prints they have, grab one of those?
What's cool is too is they're always going to have things for you to purchase.